Welcome all. Today we are going to see about the poem A Note to All Suffering Africans. It was an African poet written by Mazizi Gunene. About the author. Mazizi Gunene was born in Durban on 12th May 1930. He was one of Africa's greatest poets. His poem always speak about the history of the Zulu people. It is a separate community of the African people. And he was a cosmopolitan as he was nationalistic. He also worked in London and he taught African poem in United States. In 2005, he was appointed as the first South African poet laureate. He died on 11th August 2006. And this poem, A Note to All Suffering Africans, was divided into 5 segments. The first one is Abandonment of Household Gods, and the next one is Captured Children, The Foolish Act, The Vow of Africans, and the conclusion. At first, the first segment is Abandonment of Household Gods. The people of Africa made an unforgivable mistake. They abandoned their own household gods. The word theirs referred to the white people and their own gods. The Africans started to worship the white gods who had soft skins and iron flesh. The white priests are making the exercise of prayer in the land which was belonged to the ancestors of the African people. The language of the whites and their religious rituals are unknown to the African peoples. The next section is the captured children. The Africans gave their children to the whites to win their hearts of the white people. But the whites never opened their lips and their mouth was closely sealed. With the whites invaded the African soil from the unknown mind of the Africans. They destroyed the good and the innocence of the innocent mind of the Africans, and they destroyed and vanished their innocence of the captured children. The next section is the foolish act. After the whites invaded the land, they tried to convert the people to their own religion. On the Africans burned the symbol of their own gods. They removed all the memories of their own gods and they was following the white gods' religion. It was an act of foolishness. Then they followed the prayer of the priest and their gestures and they earned the laughing of the white people. Their feast is also purified by fire like the customs of the white people. And at the same time, the mind which is nourished by the ancestral song of the native Africans was now slowly fading away. And the last one is the vow of Africans. The ancient heritage of Africa was portrayed by the author in the concluding lines. You can see that in the poetic lines. Every African should vow to save the heritage of Africa. They are not like the drift thrown upon different nations. The African's kinsmen are thousands centuries old. Kinsman is a neighborhood, the known people by blood relation, the person who knows by the blood relation. Only few nations are privileged with ancient civilization because some only a few nations was following their ancient culture. And the heritage is not based on gold or on other materialistic things, but on the people of Africa. So, in the concluding part, the Mazizi Gunene, the author of this poem, was telling an important note to all the suffering of Africans to save the heritage of Africa and to cherish their culture in the native African among the native African people. They should not abandon their own gods, children, and also the African heritage, and they should not allow any other to follow the obscure religion. It means the unknown religion which came to their land by the white people. That's the end of the poem. Thank you.